Fridays, my weekly Friday broadcast where I get to celebrate you as the fierce, intentional, resilient, and empowered woman that you are. Fridays is the day of the week that is named after the goddess. It's the day of the week that we can honor the divine feminine, and it's a time for us to come together as women to rise from the ashes of our own pain, trauma, and disappointments by tapping into our feminine fire to live a fierce and phenomenal life. I want to talk to you today about triggers. I know that we all have triggers. Something happens that triggers a reaction out of us that's not expected. Well, I had something happen to me yesterday that triggered a reaction that I just did not expect. I was really on a charged day, having a great day, doing some really great things for myself, and something happened that just triggered me and put me into a space where I was so down and so depressed and doubting myself when I remembered that that is not who I am now, and that does not have to be who I want to be tomorrow. I had to work through some things yesterday. I had to work through some issues that I had come up inside of me that I had thought that I had already dealt with. I thought I had dealt with the shame and dealt with the guilt and dealt with the problem, but what I had actually done was suppressed it so far back in my mind that when this incident happened to me just yesterday, it triggered a feeling in me that took me back to a time when I felt shame about being who I am. I thought that I wasn't capable of doing the things that I want to do in my life, or that I dreamed of doing in my life. But after working through some emotional trauma, is what I will call it at this point, because last night that's what it felt like. I couldn't sleep, I couldn't get settled because I was working through this process in my mind. When I remember that joy comes in the morning, and that as I persevere, that the universe is going to continue to support me and to take me where I want to go. Everything that I have ever desired in my life, I know that the universe has me. It's holding me, it's cradling me, and it's taking me to a place that it will not fail me. And once I remembered that truth, I was able to work through that emotional trigger and remember that that's not who I am today. That was who I used to be, and that now I have the power to take charge of my life, to live the way that I desire, and that I do not have to feel any shame for being who I am. I love me, and I love life, and I know that the universe supports me because it loves me too. Well, I want to support you as a fierce, intentional, resilient, and empowered woman. I want to share with you how you can discover that there is a power inside of you that will help you to burn through pain and trauma, to erase emotional triggers so that you can stand in your power too. Apply to work with me in a free 90-minute session where I will show you some keys to discover how you can be unstoppably happy and unapologetically confident to live a fierce and phenomenal life. Just go to mycoachdiva.com, that's mycoachdiva.com, and apply for a free session to work with me one-on-one, and I will see you next Friday. Have a fierce and phenomenal weekend. Love and fight.